Hello everyone. My name is Apeksha Jain and today I'm presenting my research on processing huge data sets using big data technology. So what exactly the big data is? As per Gartner, big data is high volume, velocity and variety informations, a set that demands cost-effective, innovative forms of information processing for enhanced insight and decision making. In simpler terms, big data is vast assemblage of data that is huge in size and exponentially increasing with time. It is a massive amount of data that is hard to stock, investigate, transform with conventional tools of management. Following a few of the examples which shows how big data is big. The New York Stock Exchange generates 1 terabyte of new trade data every day. Likewise, Facebook itself generates 500 plus terabytes of new data each day. This data is generally in the form of photos, videos, comments, and messages. So, from exactly this massive amount of data is generated. The major data source are mobile phones, social media platforms, websites, digital images, video sensors network, and many more. These generated data are of different types and can be categorized into structured, unstructured, and semi structured. Structured data are the data which can be stored, processed, and accessed in a fixed format. They have fixed schema, can be processed easily. So we can use SQL language to manage structured data. The unstructured data have unknown forms. We cannot analyze unstructured data until they are transformed into structured format. 80% of world's data are unstructured, like PDF file, images, videos, and etc. Now, semi structured data is a combination of structured and unstructured both. They do not have a formal structure, but they have a property like markers and tags to separate semantic elements and make it easier for analysis, like spreadsheet and XML file. Big data can also be categorized into 5 V's. These V's are volume, velocity, variety, veracity, and value. Volume is the amount of data which is generated day by day, where velocity refers to the speed at which different sources are generating big data every day. Variety refers to the different forms of data generated by sources. Veracity refers to the accuracy or quality of the data, where value describes the extent to which the data is unique and meaningful. There are several challenges big data face today, like data growth. Data is growing at such high speed that it becomes challenge for finding insight from it. Every second, more and more data is being generated, and picking out relevant data is extremely difficult. These increased vast amount of data are difficult to store and manage by the organization. Also, the data generated by the organizations are incomplete, they are inconsistent and messy. It is difficult to manage such uncertain data, and the inconsistency data cost around $600 billion to companies in the US every year. It often happens that most of the time organizations are unaware of the type of data they are dealing with, which makes data analysis more difficult. A huge amount of data in organizations become a target for advanced persistent threat. So data security is another challenge for the organizations for keeping their data secure by authentication, authorization, and data encryption. And to manage this data, a skill and talent availability is another challenge. Now, these are the topmost big data technology. These are few technologies of big data. Apache Hadoop, Apache Hive, Cassandra, Apache Spark, Apache Pig, Apache Scoop, and MongoDB. So, in my research, I'm using Apache Hadoop and Apache Hive to manage big data. So, we will talk about Apache Hadoop. Hadoop is an open source framework for storing and processing big data sets. Hadoop can handle large amount of structured and unstructured data. Hadoop was developed at Apache Software Foundation, and in 2008, Hadoop defeated the supercomputers and became the fastest system on the planet for storing terabytes of data. Hadoop ecosystem includes following components: HDFS, which is also known as Hadoop Distributed File System. HDFS is a storage layer of Hadoop. MapReduce is another component, which is a data processing layer of Hadoop. Yarn, yet another resource locator, which is a resource management layer of Hadoop. Now Hadoop works on master-slave topology. Master would be the high-end machine and slave would be the inexpensive computers. HDFS has two daemons running on it. One is name node and other is data node. Name node, which runs on the master machine, it is responsible for maintaining, monitoring, and managing data nodes. Where data nodes runs on slave machine, and they does the groundwork of creating, replicating, and deleting the blocks on the command of name node. MapReduce process data in two phases: map phase and reduce phase. Map phase applies business logic to the data, and the reduce phase takes as input the output of the map phase. Now, Yarn consists following components: resource manager, node manager, application master, and container. The resource manager runs on master node and manages the resource allocation in the cluster. The node manager runs on slave machine and responsible for execution of the task on every single data node. Where application master works along with node manager and monitors the execution of task. And container is a collection of physical resources such as RAM, CPU, cores, and disk on the single node. Apache Hive is an open source data warehousing tool for analyzing big data. Hive uses high query language, which is similar to SQL, for querying the unstructured data. Apache Hive can be built on top of the Hadoop, and the developers perform processing on data stored in Hadoop HDFS without writing the complex MapReduce job. Apache Hive can be used with the Hive shell, and several programming languages can be used in Hive, such as C++, Java, PHP, and Python. So in my research, I'm using Apache Hive as a storage for storing the structured and unstructured data. And this Hive is built on top of Hadoop, where I'm using the cluster of nodes in Hadoop to manage and to process all my massive amount of data. Thank you for your time and for your patience.